It's actually been a little bit since I've done one of these. Over a week, I think. The new job has been challenging, so I'm definitely focusing on that for now. As for my daily table topic, I guess it's gonna have to suffer. I'll try my best to do a couple here and there, but focus on the job first. And once that's settled, then maybe we'll get back to routine here. Anyways, for our topic for the day, imagine you could have a 30-minute conversation with any version of yourself from different decade of your life. It could be from the past or in the future. What would you talk about? And why? I think I've already done a similar table topic for talking to a past version of myself, so I'd like to talk to a future version of myself. And the central thing I want to talk to the future version of myself is, did you eventually stop calibrating on certain things? The reason why I want to ask is because currently 29 years old, figuring things out, but still calibrating. That's something that I've bring up a lot, which is this idea that you have certain worldviews or truths you think that is true to the world, fundamental principles, let's call it. And then you test that against the world, collect data, and eventually you have to calibrate and say, okay, actually, this is not the way it is. Maybe it's the exact opposite. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle. Whatever it is, you're calibrating. You're trying to figure out what is the best way for you to move forward in life in all sorts of different ways. You know, it could be your career, it could be your relationships, it could be your hobbies, your friends, whatever. I want to ask my older self, maybe 40, maybe 50, are there fundamental truths that you know to be true, that you're convinced and you're not going to calibrate anymore? Because that would be interesting. Right now, my thinking is no. We're always learning. We're always collecting new data. So we have to continue to calibrate. But perhaps once you get old enough, you realize, you have enough data that you're pretty convinced that there's no need to calibrate and these are the truths. So to wrap this up, I want to talk to a future version of myself. And the reason why is because I want to ask him, are there fundamental truths that he has figured out and he's no longer willing to calibrate on those things? And why does he think so? Because as a 29-year-old, I feel like there's always going to be a little bit of calibration, no matter what it is. Thank you.